All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. Today, we're going to start with the picks and bans for a very anticipated game. Scorebreakers, the winner of the last Raynstorm Arena tournament, actually getting dropped to the losers bracket after a very devastating loss to GG3Z and an incredible performance by Gullion. Now facing off against, I believe it is Raynstorm, to try and fight their way back to the top and get a chance at strength in numbers, the actual finalist right now from the winners bracket. But through their journey, they're going to have to go through not only Raynstorm, but GG3Z as well, the team that actually dropped them out of the tournament. And don't forget Demons of Death, the team who just won in the last game we posted their first losers game bracket. So still a lot of amazing Raynstorm Clash action to go. You see Odin picked up by Nico, as well as Medusa picked up by Sir Crunch-a-Lot, and TJY the Great going for the Scylla, looking for that late game damage and that AoE damage. A lot easier to confirm Scylla ult when you have the Odin ult, keeping people in a limited radius. That Scylla ult always just so good, but so hard to confirm, and that's one of the reasons why she doesn't get picked up. We see a Janus coming out now, a Cupid, Bob Ross as well. That's going to go most likely. Let's see. I'm not sure who actually is going to play that one. But then Nutmut is on the Bologna. These roles could be switched around. They're just picking and prioritizing these teams. Clearly, Bologna, somebody that they want to grab, as well as the Cupid. Bacchus as well. They're going to have a lot of magical burst here with the Janus, with the Bacchus. It's going to be very hard for characters like Scylla to really be the type of character that she wants to be, where she's getting in there with the stuns and staying in the fight. If she stays for too long, Unstable Vortex and Bacchus are going to blow her up. And I know they're going to want to take her down so she doesn't get fed. But Thor getting picked up by Fast Flicks. Good selection. I like Thor. Very, very meaty, very beefy. Good against this combination. Can get out. Even if he gets portaled, he might have a way to get out. Of course, the portal to the knockup, going to be a very hard combo to go for. And, I think, however, Thor does a very good job in locking down some of these characters and making sure when they do escape, a lot of them have ways to get out. Thor can come back and find them. But it looks like actually Geb going to get selected here by Fast Flicks. Change of heart, change of mind, change of pace, wanting to basically cleanse the CC that is going to be happening there. You see the Cupid ult, the Bologna stun, the Janus portaling, the Bacchus drunkenness, that they want to cleanse that CC and they want to protect their squishies like Scylla a little bit more, and I think that's going to be a big pickup if they can go ahead. Fast Flicks can dominate the way he did with Khepri, the way he did so well with Khepri on that. Nico's going to go on the Scylla, Lightning Lore going to go on to the Ra. So really two magical mages, all potentially carries, as well as a Willix getting picked up as the final pick. Now, they do have a couple of knockups. They have one knockup here by the Bacchus, and that's what she's going to be looking for, including her own. And really, she's going to be looking to grab the Scylla, but also the Odin. The Odin, that initiation from the jump, so crucial. They can basically take all of that away with the Awilix. So that is going to be a big, big thing to look for. Can the Awilix go ahead and basically initiate onto the Odin enough and counter that bird bomb so that he does not play a factor in this game? Can't wait to see it, and we'll see you guys in game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, and today we've got another treat, a Raynstorm Clash Invitational Tournament game coming out. The DC's coming in from Fast Flicks and Sir Crunch-a-Lot, but it looks like they may just be connecting. Let's hope that they are not disconnected. Yeah, it looks like Fast Flicks, and they're going to be here. Yeah, we're taking it away, guys, from the losers bracket. This is the second round. It's actually not the second round. This is the second part of the first round of the losers bracket, determining who's going to go up against Demons of Death, who knocked out Crowfall in the last match of the losers bracket. And of course, Scorebreakers, the winners of the last Raynstorm tournament, featuring Lightning Lore on that Ra, TJY the Great on the Odin, Fast Flicks on the Geb, Sir Crunch-a-Lot onto the Medusa, and Nico on the Scylla, being looking here to get some revenge and face up against GG3Z again, of course, after having to go on and face Demons of Death after this. So they've got a long path to take, but they have redemption at the end of that path if they can go ahead and do it. Guys, vengeance is a path that leads nowhere. Justice is a path that leads somewhere, I guess. But guys, oh, the emotes coming out, the taunting there actually coming out, and it looks like there's going to be a full engagement coming out here. Oh my god, the Odin half-lives, the Janus forcing the Sanctuary already, and Nutmut is being caught up in this. The Raw is really doing some good healing and some good spacing for this team, and Bob Ross goes down already to Sir Crunch-a-Lot. Looks like Fast Flicks is taking down Taxidermist, and he's not quite there yet, and the damage is not there because the minions have been cleared. The Odin jump has just deleted all of the Squishy's life there, and Taxidermist can't really do anything because of the fact that he got that early bird bomb, and now his Sanctuary is down for another 130 seconds. That is just the power of Odin early game, and because Willix does not have the ability to go ahead and damage him like that, it's just not going to be able to be something that they can stop until level 5 when she can pull him from that jump. But Willix now looking like a bit in trouble. Guardian, the captain of this squad, getting focused by Fast Flicks, the actual guardian of the other squad. Now Nutmut getting taken out by Sir Crunch-a-Lot for his second kill. Sir Crunch-a-Lot having a fantastic performance because he went on that Huyi and he went 9-1. Although you guys may not know, if you haven't seen the games, please do watch from the beginning. It's a greater experience, trust me. But Sir Crunch-a-Lot, that first game going 9-1, and the team losing, but what an insane KDA for your team to basically kind of get steamrolled there, and that is showcasing to me that Sir Crunch-a-Lot is on his game. He knows what he's doing. Taxidermist is in trouble. Geb is there, as is TJY the Great, who had some fantastic initiations as the Bologna, and GG3Z really focused her, and I wonder if they're going to do the same thing. I wonder if Rising Storm is going to be able to go ahead and focus the TJY the Great and focus that Odin the same way he got focused as Bologna, and that turned it around for them. I'm basically just going to check 1 second. Yeah, make sure. Yep, absolutely. Odin going back to base here. TJY and all of them just settling, taking their win. You know, let's look at the graphs here because they are ahead by about 1,000. A little bit of a lead. XP difference is pretty much nil, which is pretty insane, but the gold difference is there for both teams, and it seems like a lot of that gold difference is between the hunters right here. You see an extra 1,000 gold ahead of Bob Ross, and that's because of the 2 kills. That's because of the 2 kills. It's the first blood, and it's the other kill, and it's just the laning presence as well because Bob Ross actually got killed. So that's not only time here that he's not. It's the only time that he's dead, and that kill goes to literally to Medusa to counter the that basically directly supporting the person who killed him and the competition between the 2 hunters. But it does also mean that he's not spending as much time laning, so he's not getting that XP. But the damage coming out, and oh my god, Sir Crunch-a-Lot gets another kill onto Bob Ross, and that's another turn of events. And you see here the ultimate coming out from the Bacchus. TJY the Great having to go back and back away, although Janus is here. He's got a portal, he's looking for him, almost gets the snipe, not quite enough, but Muzzle Fever jumps onto Sir Crunch-a-Lot, and now the Bologna here is blinking in again, trying to find something, but the answer is not there. Nutmut going around this left-hand side, trying to figure out if there's a chance to gank Sir Crunch-a-Lot, who doesn't, I don't think he thinks he's there, and Geb definitely doesn't care that she's there, because Geb's got full health, full mana, a shield, a roll, a knock up. There's no way that Geb is, he's even got his ultimate. He's not worried. He can be all the way up there. He's not going to get taken out unless we see a really smart play here by Taxidermist, maximizing all their CC. Not even any damage here. Geb is actually the one who they need to be scared of. A fantastic Sanctuary, though, as Nico's ultimate does land on the mark, but it doesn't do any damage. Now Bob Ross jumping and dashing out of that, giving Nutmut some nice time to go ahead and solo farm. I don't mind the Bologna going and getting some solo farm there because you want to make sure that your characters are staying up level. The biggest thing for me right now is going to be the XP. It's going up and down. Bologna they need to take advantage of the fact that, yes, they're not doing well in terms of gold. You know, they're fed the Medusa. This is an officially fed Medusa. Level 7, everyone else is level 5. There's nowhere to go but up. Full Transcendence, and she's got tier 2 of the Golden Bow here. She's got a throwing dagger. It's a fed Medusa, but now what can you do? What do you do about it? How do you bait her? How do you make sure that she stays under the gun? You know, poke her, right? Sir Crunch-a-Lot to me strikes me as a character that's going to play very smart. He's going to be trying to do most of the poking. He's not going to let himself get caught off guard, but that's what they need to do. They really need to try and pressure this guy and find opportunities where Geb isn't there to save him, where honestly, you know, he can't just dash away after his dash. You see the ultimate coming out, and the damage that it does, even when he's missing. Oh my god, and somehow lightning lore off the mark. Nutmut just escaping that one. I really would have thought that landed. The solar beam from the Sunstar Roskin, looking sexy though. Bob Ross here trying to get some solo farm, doing a decent job, but you know what? He's getting pressured, and that's okay. I don't mind this pressure. That's okay. Let the minions come in. Get that solo farm. They're all coming towards you. You might even get this kill, and Muzzle Fever does get the kill, and now you're backed away. You got an assist, doing a good job. Odin's jumping in. He hits Taxidermist, but they can't dive under this tower. Not yet. They're not that far ahead. It's 3-1. Okay, TJY the Great gets it in. Bologna uses the ult to get on out of there, and now the Janus portal going in, but Taxidermist, wow, this could be bad. He's got to retreat. They're blinking, telling him, get out of here, man, because we do not want that. And now, the Medusa, solo lane farm. That's what she wants. That's what she's getting. She's level 9 now. So people are only still level 6. The lead is increasing. And this is a problem. This is a problem. She cannot be getting solo lane. You guys are the ones who need to get that solo lane. You need to be getting that XP and putting yourself in a better situation to combat this Medusa. I mean, you know, she's got that CC immunity on the ult. So you're going to have a hard time going ahead and like, just basically CC chaining her to death, which this team could do. You've got Guardian, you've got Taxidermist, you've got, you know, Nutmut, you've got Bob Ross, all of them with some very strong CC, but she's got that CC immune ult, and it makes her so hard to lock down. Plus, she's got a dash, and she's got a Geb. A really good squad for the way this game has gone out. It just seems like it played into Scorebreakers' hands, and I know they want to get themselves into this next round because they were not happy with the way they played earlier on. Bob Ross getting a little bit of solo farm, but if the bird bomb is up, Bob Ross is dead. He dashes away. Very nice dash, but if the Odin ring is there, he's gone. Like I was saying, the dash, it just didn't matter, but he takes out TJY the Great because he actually takes that fight in the tower, and that was the risk of that. He does get a little bit of a stack onto his passive there, so he's going to get an extra 5 physical power from that, and Nutmut going in on lightning lore, just using that Bologna, just aggressing, but now it could get turned around, forcing the ult to get on back, and I don't mind that. Of course, he's going to get out alive. Is the raw ultimate online? It is, so he's got to be careful of that. On the left-hand side, you see my man Bacchus over here getting his solo lane farm, doing his thing, keeping these minions, and you know what? I don't mind that. He's level 8. He's doing a decent job. Oh, Taxidermist is getting taken down by Nico Nuliand. Nyland. I don't know how to pronounce the last part. I just call him Nico. Wow, great ult by Nico, landing 2 hits of that ult, getting the maximum damage he could on that, although he did not get a kill. Again, if you guys don't know Scylla's ult resets every single time you use it. It's called I'm a Monster. At max rank, the movement speed doubles. All of her abilities have some type of different effect, take on some different effect at max rank. But this one, if you kill an enemy god, you basically get a whole other one. And Sir Crunchalock goes down by Muzzle Fever, the ultimate. The burp and the knockup takes him down, and Nutmut gets the kill on the TJY the Great. This was exactly what they needed to get themselves back into this game. Rising Storm, rising like a storm, and totally changing the dynamic when Muzzle Fever got another jump, removing the Gap Shield, and now Bob Ross has a shot. He needs one more. He can't get the kill, but Bob Ross does, and Nutmut sliding into the tower, somehow getting the kill, and they've evened it up, almost in gold, and even it up in terms of kills. Let's look at these graphs, and this game is gone even, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Raynstorm Clash Tournament. This is a game. This is not some kind of stomping. Scorebreakers must be scratching their heads saying, how did it happen? Well, guess what? You let Sir Crunchy get taken out, and that's why Muzzle Fever just made the biggest play of the game so far. This could be a game changer. If that game continued going the direction it was going, it was lights out. But you know what? Now they've got confidence. Now Taxidermist is going over here hitting them pro portals and hitting them with unstable vortex like it's no big deal. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's just half-lifing still, and now they're playing under tower. And that is what happened. They turned that one big kill onto their huge damage dealer, the Sir Crunchalock, and now Sir Crunchalock level 10. Okay, now the rest of their team, 8, 9, 9, 10, 8, not as big of a thing. However, Taxidermist is down. TJY the Great does not get the stack on the passive, but he does get the kill on the Taxidermist, and now it looks like double kill for TJY the Great, and looks like it could be a Nico killing spree as well. He's got a 3rd kill after nobody's been stopping him on the first 2, and Muzzle Fever and Guardian are right back in the position they were. It looks like a 3,000 gold lead and 2,000 gold experience lead, just about 2,000 experience lead, but a nice stun there taking TJY the Great out. They did not need to do that. He did not need to aggress that way. I would be a little careful here. TJY the Great, a theme of having some great plays, but then all of a sudden, you know, basically overcommitting. He looks like me a little bit sometimes because, you know, I will do that, and sometimes it's really easy. You know, I'm feeling myself. I just had this great play. I just got this kill. I deleted Janus. I mean, he's not even a playable character, you know, and pretty much all of a sudden I'm thinking, hey, I got this. But now Muzzle Fever trying to take on 2 and a Geb, but he gets the kill. Sir Crunch-a-Lot, can he finish him off? If he can get out of this, I will be so impressed. And now Sir Crunch-a-Lot is in a problem, and Janus is coming over. He's got the burp stun. Oh my god, no way. Sir Crunch-a-Lot is going to get taken out by Bob Ross. Is that the truth? Or Sir Crunch-a-Lot gets it? Janus is there. Sir Crunch-a-Lot gets the kill onto Bob Ross as Lightning gets the kill onto Bob Ross, and Sir Crunch-a-Lot does go down by Taxidermist. Excuse my French, excuse my language there. Bob Ross and Sir Crunch-a-Lot back in the battle. Goes away through the Janus portal. Taxidermist tries to basic attack a Medusa. Not a good idea. Gets taken out, but however, gets taken out, I believe, by Bob Ross in return. Actually, Taxidermist, I think, took her out as well. Somehow, they killed each other, and then the Ross snipes, clearing the Bob Ross Cupid out after he was here at base, waiting and portaling, trying to go back. That's the benefits of having a Raw on your team with that snipe. If you can land it, it's a deadly, and great finisher for your team. Now, I've got to say, Muzzle has just been playing fantastic for me in this tournament. And let's see, there's an engagement over here on this side. Let's see what's happening. The Geb ultimate stuns 3. Nutmut in trouble. Bob Ross in trouble as well, but a fantastic dash to get out of there. And he's under tower. They're going to have to take these tower bolts, and he might be able to stay alive. It looks like they haven't focused him well enough, but oh, wow, Nico with the ult. This is too good, and now he misses that one, but he's almost taking tower shots. He's dead. Muzzle Fever getting the kill on a Nico. He's got a double kill now, and that is what I'm talking about. Muzzle Fever with this Bacchus changing the dynamic of this game. I can't even believe it. And Raw, you're going to let yourself get stunned underneath the tower? Come on, man. You don't need to do that. Sir Crunch-a-Lot, however, basically that is serving as a distraction as Sir Crunch-a-Lot taking down this right tower, and it looks like they're going to get that tier 2 or tier 1. It's basically only one tower in Clash. You guys know I've talked about this a lot. I love my left lane meta, but you know what? It isn't what a lot of these teams are using, and I don't think that's bad. I think it's fine. You got to use what works for you. A really good Bologna ult there onto Sir Crunch-a-Lot, playing very aggressively, dashes back out. Geb trying to basically find something on the fast flanks, but it looks like they're safe for the time being. There's going to be no fight, no engagement. However, the Odin Bird Bomb does, and it lands on 2. Nutmut in trouble, as well as Guardian. Nutmut got to get out of there, but the Bacchus with a fantastic stun. Nutmut turning it around with the hammer, but the Geb ultimate is just right where it needs to be. Sir Crunch-a-Lot comes over with her Medusa ultimate, taking the kill and the double kill on the Taxidermist, now going for the triple. However, the Sanctuary comes in, but Nico and Fastflix are pursuing. Nico trying to get the crush, but it's not enough. Muzzle Fever actually knocking up the Geb, and that's going to force a retreat. Bob Ross is here, and does he have his ultimate? No, he doesn't, but he's got a couple of base. Oh, he does have his ultimate now. He wants it now. He wants to get fast flicks, but he cannot finish it off. Sir Crunch-a-Lot intercepting his dash with a dash of his own and killing Bob Ross, going back on that killing spree, and now he is 7-2. Fantastic play by Sir Crunch-a-Lot. Wow. Intercepting that Cupid dash, that takes a presence of mind, that takes an awareness, that takes knowing exactly what's going to be coming up and using it. And now you see Nutmut here. It looks like the Bologna ult is up, and he wants to go, and he blinks in, and that is all she wrote for Sir Crunch-a-Lot. Really nice play. They want to go for it. The Bologna ult is still up. She's looking for it. She needs to clear these minions, though, and so that becomes the ultimate priority. But wow, you know, I've seen a lot of great aggression here from Nutmut. I don't think this game is over still. I don't think we can decide what the case is. TJY the Great gets the kill on the Taxidermist, and Scylla is up on her ultimate, but now she's going to have to get out. She gets the root on the Guardian, and now Guardian is in trouble. He doesn't have too much health. He's trying to escape, uses Suku, and jumps away. Nutmut there going to protect, and Lightning Lore trying to pursue. Wants to get the snipe, and he may just have it. He's got vision. Oh, Lightning Lore, don't you do it. I know you want this snipe, man. I know you want it. Is your ult up? It is. Wow, if I was Lightning Lore, I'd be trying to get that snipe right now, but it looks like he's not going to go for it. Maybe he doesn't see it. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. I would have tried it. I don't know if you guys would have tried it. Let me know if you guys would have tried that snipe. Try that snipe. Try that. Just kidding. That's not a thing. Bologna ulting away from Fast Flicks, and now trying to get back into her base to get a little bit of safety, but Muzzle Fever jumping over, and that could be a very dead Lightning Lore. I gotta say, it looks like it's going to be, but staying alive. Oh, man, and the Geb ultimate doing a fantastic job, and now Lightning Lore gets the kill, actually. Turns around, ults, and Guardian is going down. Taxidermist almost dead. The Cupid ult, very, very nice, and the stun coming out. Looks like Geb really wants that kill. Bob Ross needs to get it, but Fast Flicks, wow, getting it, and he's going to trade us Oh no, Sir Crunch-a-Lot, don't do it to him now. It does get the kill, takes out the Geb at least, but Sir Crunch-a-Lot gets the double kill, and now this could be all she wrote. This could be the end of the game. I can't believe it. They've only got Bacchus up, and Muzzle Fever, you know how damaging he can be, but they want this Phoenix. They're probably not going to let this be the way that it ends, because they cannot, oh no, they got him with the stun, they got him with the damage, but Muzzle Fever able to survive that. What's he building here? He's got a little bit of breastplate, so he's going to be able to withstand that, and he's building towards the Medusa, because, you know, he's got that Hive of the Nemean line. He knows she's fed. He knows she's a few levels ahead. By a few, I mean level 16, going against level 11s and 12s and 14s and all that stuff. And let's look at the player damage, 12,000. Wow. That's quite a lot, and he knows he needs to build Hive of the Nemean line, which is going to reflect 20% of all basic attack damage back to that attacker as magical damage, and you can tell she's got no magical protection there. TJY the Great testing out here's Bird Bomb there, just making sure to see if it works. I think it does. Muzzle Fever waiting to blink in. Oh wow, that's a three-man burb. Actually, that's a three-man ultimate there, and Lightning Lore is in trouble. He gets knocked up, and now the Scylla root does come out, and the crush hits Taxidermist, forcing him out of the fight. Scylla goes in and actually takes down Taxidermist. Nico with the fantastic play there, and he's trying to get his ult now, looking for the best target he can find, and he misses it. Actually, he probably should have gone for either Muzzle Fever, but he gets the root, gets the crush, and that's too much damage. Using basically the connection of the minions being so close to Nutma and Muzzle Fever that it spawned off onto them, and basically, wow, another long-range root, and Nico is just hitting these roots on point, man. Bob Ross zoning him out, so it cannot be a death, but they've got the Phoenix, and so it's not going to be a kill. So Crunch-a-Lot takes out Bob Ross, and this could be close to the end of the game. It looks like they cannot be stopped. Scorebreakers is trying to find their way back, but 4 men are still alive. Fastflix is diving in, and Janice portals some minions, but not Fastflix. Fastflix jumping up into the air, basically showcasing that, hey, you know, I've got this game in the bag. You want to jump on me? So Crunch-a-Lot is going to go down there after the Willix ult, really nicely timed after the Bacchus, and that's going to stun Fastflix out of his dash. He's got a shield, but he doesn't have his dash up for a while. The knockup's been used now, and if there's a way to catch up, if there's a way to knock him up, this would be ideal. However, Muzzle Fever, is he going to chase it? Doesn't look like he is going to, and the Titan is already under attack. You see some of these minions, the fire minions going in, and it's half health already. They're going to have to defend. This is definitely an uphill battle, I have to tell you guys. Nutmud over here engaging on the TJY the Great. He pops the Sanctuary, but Nico is here, and this should be all he wrote. But Bologna gets out and escapes the, oh wow, great ultimate there. Lightning Lore is going to want to get as fast as he can. He's getting his stacks on. Oh, this could be it. Lightning, come on, baby, come on. Come on. Oh, he gets it. He didn't want to use the ult. He didn't want to risk it. He gets the kill. He's on a killing spree. That's a 3-1 and 8 raw there. And it looks like TJY the Great aggressing over here inside onto Guardian. I cannot wait to see how Taxidermist gets out of this if he can. He uses his purification beads, but the Scylla ult is almost on point. What a nice portal by Taxidermist, buying himself a little bit of time and actually avoiding moving to the left. I really like that heads-up play, and now Fastflix is running in. He's just going to kill him. He's going to go in and kill him. There's nothing Taxidermist can do except, oh, just dodge it out. I would have expected him to get hit with the 1, but that did not happen, and now Bob Ross forcing him back. I'm very surprised Taxidermist got out of that. Very, very surprised. He had a nice portal. He had an Alma Monster targeted straight towards him. But you know what? This game, Lightning Lore says, let me just finish this game. There's no reason. I've got a Phoenix here. I want to make sure that these firemen keep going into this Titan, which is half health, and it's getting killed every second. I want to get this game over with. They need to get into this next lane. They want to fight Demons of Death. They need their revenge on GG3Z, but Guardian and team here in Rising Storm still fighting and saying, not today. Bob Ross getting a kill on the Fastflix and saying, you're going to have to go back to base a little bit more here. You can't just win on us right now. The Bologna doesn't have her ultimate up anymore, but Bob Ross, Muzzle, and Guardian sure do, and that could be a problem. Now that's 4v3, an objective could be stolen here if they have an opportunity. It's actually 4v4, and they want to go ahead and do it. They're counter-warding there, a very good job, but the Titan could go down, and this could be a game, guys. The Titan is going down, so Crunch-a-Lot gets Guardian because they've had to pull out rapidly. They cannot peel for each other, and that is almost all she wrote. Oh my god, the Titan's almost going down, guys. What is it at? 399 health, and they've saved it. But if I am team Scorebreakers, I'm just gonna Scylla ult that right now. Over. GG. What? How was that possible? How did that happen? Did it not work? Okay, I was gonna say that had to be GG. Fantastic game. Unfortunately, Rising Storm goes out. 2 losses in a row, but Scorebreakers, after losing their first game, turn it around and get the win, the much needed win after a super competitive game, one of the most back and forth games we've seen, and one of the most action-packed games we've seen here in the Raynstorm Clash Tournament to date. Nico really hitting those I'm a Monsters, doing a great job, but Medusa, Sir Crunch-a-Lot again with the damage, just looking fantastic. And I want to bring on Lightning Lore, who was, for me, a little bit of an unsung hero in this game. Got a ton of really nice clutch snipes and kills for players who were just retreating. And you know what? They just didn't have what it took to have what it takes to get away from him, because he was so aware, so map conscious, that he played a great job. I want to see what kind of healing he did as well. 6,898 healing. It's a decent job there. And he really cleared those minions. You look how he was working with Medusa there. I liked the strategy that they went with. The double mage and the double pretty much very hard carry mage, because if Raw gets going in Clash, it's dangerous. He hurts, man. His ones, they hurt. And I think he made a couple of clutch plays. Obviously, Nico and Sir Crunch-a-Lot, I think, MVP for me. But I want to bring on Lightning Lore. Let's see if we can grab him on here and get him on the line for an interview.
What's up, Raynday?
Lightning Lore, what's up, man? Congratulations on the victory. How you guys feeling?
Thanks. We're feeling excited now. We're starting to work better as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we started discussing all of our problems when after we lost our first match. We were a little disappointed and down, but then we started talking to each other, what's our weaknesses and our strengths, and then we just tried to see which characters we work better with, and then we just went and did that whole team that you just saw.
Right. And you hit a couple of nice plays. I wanted to bring you on because, I thought you had a lot of nice clutch plays. I thought there were some moments where, characters were escaping. It was like, you know what? Yeah, we could let them go. But you did what you needed to do. You hit those raw snipes for those retreating players. You caught up to those players running away with half health, with just a tick of health because of your passive. And, you throw, plays like throwing down the lightning beam, knowing it's not going to hit anybody, so that your passive stays up, and you can go ahead and use your number 3 to get the final kill onto, I believe it might have been Muzzle there, Bologna. Yeah, it was Bologna. So those types of awareness plays, it reminds me of a veteran play. I think you did a great job. But to me, one of the other stories is, man, your hunter's going off. Sir Crunch-a-Lot is crunching a lot of booty, man. What are you guys saying to him during these games? Are you recognizing that he's really doing a great job for you guys?
Yeah, he's doing pretty great so far. We're actually doing a really good job as a team coming out together. Because we didn't really have that much of a connection as our older team with Big Nasty and
Yes.
and Dark Nickel.
Yeah.
But now we just learning each other's playstyles, and we can support each other in ganks.
Right. And you know what? I think that was a big thing to note. The team that actually won the Raynstorm Arena tournament has been a little bit adjusted here. It's kind of like the SBL. A lot of the players, splitting ways. You got 3 out of 5 of a team that was very successful. You guys have the same thing. Big Nasty and Dark Knight Nico, who made a lot of clutch plays and was that hunter role. Basically leaving, not leaving on purpose, but just not available for this tournament. And so you had to find some replacements. But so far, TJY the Great and Sir Crunch-a-Lot, doing more than enough to keep you guys in it.
Yeah.
So Lightning, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you switched your mentality. I'm glad you guys are back in it. You're almost there for a chance to get that revenge against GG3Z. But before that, you've got Demons of Death waiting for you in the second round of the losers bracket. Good luck, guys, and we'll be seeing you next game.
All right, thanks. We'll try our best.
All right, man. That's all you got to do.
All right,
See ya.
Thanks.
All right. That was Lightning Lore on the Raw, 3-1-8 with about 7,000 healing and an overall fantastic performance by Team Scorebreakers, taking out Team Raynstorm, eliminating them as the second team eliminated in the Raynstorm Clash Tournament. That means that only a few teams are left: Demons of Death, Scorebreakers, GG3Z, and Strength in Numbers, the undefeated team waiting in the finals. Next up, Demons of Death versus Team Scorebreakers, a repeat of the finals, essentially, of last Raynstorm Arena tournament. Let's see who comes out victorious this time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this here at Raynday Gaming. And as always, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.